And welcome back. Marta in Big Bear Lake, California, I'm assuming, watching us on Free Speech TV. Marta, you're on the air with Kathleen.
Well, this is fascinating, and I've been suggesting at my local Democratic club, thanks to Thom Hartmann suggesting that we get involved in helping to, helping to make our Democratic clubs more effective. And I'm suggesting that we talk about small business, small farmers, economic growth, and not just attack Trump or talk about economic inequality, but to say we are the party of small business and small farmers and jobs, 21st century economy. So when I hear you talking about matching and, using the buzzwords, I think it's more than buzzwords. I think the Democratic Party should be the party of small business and small farmers and economic growth. And so, I wonder if that kind of talks about, or is, maybe you could comment on whether that's a way of matching.
Fascinating question. Your thoughts?
Well, I think everyone should be the party of small businesses and small farmers. And
I actually often, forgive my interrupting,
Yeah.
but I actually often say to people, hey, if you're like my dad's Republican Party, and my dad was an Eisenhower Republican, and if you feel more comfortable in the Republican Party, get inside it. We need people of goodwill in both parties.
we do. We need people of goodwill.
Yeah.
And with the I just want to make one statement about the buzzword thing. I mean, it's more than just buzzwords. These are criterias that really trigger the brain. It's almost like if somebody loves skiing and you say anything about skiing in a conversation, they'll come across the room and go, "Oh, are we talking about skiing?" So it's not just a buzzword, but these are the words that trigger a particular state. Particular endorphins or serotonin, things are released in the brain. If you love skiing and somebody says the word skiing, it's like your brain just lights up. You almost lose track of what you're doing in the moment because did I hear skiing? So these are the kind of value words that are so important, and they're chunked up high enough that whether you're a Democrat or Republican or independent or whatever you are, if you chunk up a word high enough, you and I can have a complete disagreement. And if we chunk up high enough, maybe even to the level of existence, do you want to exist? I want to exist. You can always find a common ground. So we may not agree on the amount of taxes we should pay, but we're going to agree on the fact that we want people to be safe, warm, dry, full, have a happy life. We can always chunk up to that point. Right. Once we have that match, now we can begin to work down to the details, but at least we're working on those disagreement details with good feelings and good brain juice.
Right. So we start out with that. That's
you have to chunk up to it and then come down.
Yeah. We only have 1 minute to the break,
Yeah.
so I want to get to Fred's call in a minute, but I don't think it's enough time to.
Okay.
So just this whole idea of buzzwords. If there's this kind of magical thinking, I think, in both parties that if we just throw this out, everything will be, or everybody will be changed.
People get so overused with it. It's just this whole thing of, oh, yeah, they're talking about this. It's actions that really counts.
Yeah.
It's not just the buzzwords.
Yeah. Don't listen to what they say, watch what they do. Yeah, that too. Okay, we'll be back with Kathleen La Valle.